Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayana Namaskrityam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Sarva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tim Saraswati Vyasam
Tato Jayamudirayet
Mudiraya
Nashtaprayeshva Bhadreshu
Saprayasya Vadresya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam
Tam Bhagavate Sevaya
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhaktin Bhavadirnaistiki
Tim Bhavatinastike
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Naya Vasudevaya
Devagi Nandanaya Cha
Vakinandanaya
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Gopakumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Vindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 9, text number 29. The canto name is The Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is Answers by Citing the Lord's Version. Please repeat the sloga behind me. Bhagavac-chikṣitam ahaṁ
bhagavac-chikṣitam aham.
karavāṇi atandritaḥ
karavāṇi
atandritaḥ
nehamānaḥ prajā-sargaṁ
ihamānaḥ
nehamānaḥ prajā-sargam
badhyeyam yad-anugrahāt.
badhyeyaṁ yad-anugrahāt.
Word by word meaning, please repeat behind me. Bhagavat,
bhagavat
by the personality of Godhead.
the personality of Godhead.
śikṣitam,
śikṣitam
thought.
thought.
Aham,
Aham
myself.
myself.
karavāṇi,
karavāṇi
by acting.
by acting.
He,
He
certainly.
certainly.
atandritaḥ,
atandritaḥ
instrumental.
instrumental.
Na,
Na
never.
never.
ihamānaḥ,
Brahmājī
although acting.
although acting.
prajā-sargaṁ,
prajā-sargaṁ
generation of the living entities.
generation of the living entities.
badhyeyam,
badhyeyam
be conditioned.
be conditioned.
Yet,
Yet
as a matter of fact.
as a matter of fact.
anugrahāt,
Anugrahāt
by the mercy of.
by the mercy of.
Translation and purport by Zivengri Sabhay Charanavandayi A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada.
By Srila Prabhupada.
Translation, please repeat behind me. Please tell me
Please tell me
so that
so that
I may be taught
I may be taught
in the matter
in the matter
by the instructions
by the instruction
of the personality of Godhead
of the personality of Godhead
and may thus
and may thus
act instrumentally
act instrumentally
to generate living entities
to generate living entities
without being conditioned by such activities.
conditioned by such activities. Hare.
Purport. Brahmājī does not want to become a speculator depend on the strength of his personal knowledge and conditioned to material bondage. Everyone should know in clear consciousness that one is in the execution of all activities an instrument. A conditioned soul is instrumental in the hands of the external energy, guṇamayī māyā, or the illusory energy of the Lord, and in the liberated stage, the living entity is instrumental to the will of the personality of Godhead directly. To be instrumental to the direct will of the Lord is the natural constitutional position of the living entity, whereas to be an instrumental in the hands of illusionary energy of the Lord is material bondage for the living entity. In the conditional state, the living entity speculates on the absolute truth and his different activities. But in the unconditioned stage, the living entity directly receives knowledge from the Lord, and such a liberated soul acts flawlessly without any speculative habit. The Bhagavad-gītā 10.10.11 confirms emphatically that the pure devotees who are constantly engaged in the loving transcendental service of the Lord are directly advised by the Lord, so much so that the devotees unwaveringly makes progress on the path home back to Godhead. Pure devotees of the Lord are therefore not proud of their definite progress, whereas the non-devotees speculator is in the darkness of illusory energy and is very much proud of his misleading knowledge based on speculation without any definite path. Lord Brahma wanted to be saved from the pitfall of pride, although he was posted in the most exalted position within this universe. Om Tat. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilidam Yana Dasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Putale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharni Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashasha Deshatarni Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So, in this sloka, Brahmājī, he was requesting the Lord to give him the instruction so that he can continue the creation activities without being conditioned by such activities. So, what is meant by conditioned mentioned by Brahma over here? So, the living entities who are all there in this material world, they are all conditioned. That means they are controlled by somebody else. That means the illusory energy of the Maya, illusory energy of the Lord, which is Maya Devi. So the Maya is controlling the living entities in this material world. And even Brahmājī also there in this material world. And Lord is there in the spiritual world. There it is liberated soul. Liberated means there is no condition there. The Maya is not there in the spiritual world. So there is not here in the material world. How we can say we are conditioned? We are taking birth. If I say now currently I'm 16 years old, I want to be there in 16 years old forever. Is it possible for us to do that? It is not possible because time is controlling us. Because we are conditioned under the timing. So time is controlling us. So even we are willing, 100% we are willing, we try also, we cannot stay on the same position. We will get growing old day by day because we are a condition and we are under the control of Maya. So because of our condition, we tend to do the mistakes, we are to be illusioned and our senses are imperfect. That's the reason the living entities who are all there in this material world, they are all conditioned, we will say. So because of this conditioned state, that is the reason we are thinking that we are here to enjoy this material world. We are not, most of the people, they are not aware what is the purpose of life. They are trying to enjoy themselves, enjoy their, giving the enjoyment to others. So this is the way they are thinking. The entire material world is created for me to enjoy. That is the reason we are all conditioned. We are getting into the problems, and Maya Devi is giving the problem again and again to remember us that this is not your place. Here, if you come, this is the Mrityu Loka. You will always suffering will be there. You need to go back to Godhead for the liberation. That is the reason Maya Devi is giving the suffering. But still, what we are doing, we are trying to counteract and trying to subside that sufferings, or we have to try to accept that sufferings, and we want to again still with the pain also we want to enjoy. We are trying to find the happiness. Where is the happiness? Where is the happiness? Where is the happiness? This is the way, that's the reason we are all conditioned soul. And the living entities who are there with the Lord, Supreme Lord, personally is taking care of the Lord. The living entities who are there in the spiritual world, they are all unconditioned. Unconditioned in the sense, there is no time control over there. There is no māyā Devi there to control them. Lord is directly controlling them. And here, through his servants, Lord is controlling us. So that's why we are all conditioned. So this is the difference between conditioned and unconditioned state. So why we are all, but the living entities, especially for the human beings, even though they are in the conditioned state, we are there in the material world, but they wanted to do they understand their position, that my position is here to understand the Supreme Lord. I came over here for the self-realization, and I need to get into the path of that. I need to practice the bhakti. I need to take the training over here to do the service to the Supreme Lord without any pride, any ego, false ego. I need to do that. So my position is a servant position. The person who is there in the path of this understanding, that person also liberated, even though he is in the conditioned material world. Their body may be in the conditioned state, but his chitta, his mind and his soul, everything will be liberated, because he is perfectly understood his position, that serving the Supreme Lord is the topmost. I came over here for that purpose. That is the original understanding. Then, even though he is in the conditional world, he will be liberated. He is the liberated person, we can say. So that is the reason the pure devotees of the Lord who are serving 24/7 without any uh, in the sense enjoyment, without thinking about their sense enjoyment, they are thinking about how can I gratify the sense of the Supreme Lord. Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam. How can I serve the Supreme Lord so that his senses will be satisfied? So who are all thinking in that way, they are all liberated souls, even though they are in the conditioned world, they are liberated state. Why they are there? Then we can ask why they are here. They are here by the causeless mercy of the Lord, by seeing them, by getting the knowledge from them, come back to me. That is the instructions Lord is giving to us. So in Bhagavad-gītā, the 10.10 and 10.11 sloka, as mentioned by Srila Prabhupada, the Lord is giving us the intelligence. So in 10.10, Lord is saying that Tesam satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvagam dadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upayanti te. So here Krishna is saying that to those who are constantly devoted to serve me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. So it is not necessary we need to try ourselves to understand. If just we need to do the serving to the Supreme Lord, he is saying that who is constantly serving, devoted, serving with love. Serving with love, that is very important. Serving me with love. Lord is saying that serving priti purvakam. That means serving me with love. That person, what will do? Lord is giving the understanding by which they can come to me. Through that they can come to me. That's what Lord is giving the understanding. So the non-devotees or who are not non-believers of the Supreme Lord, they'll think that how can the Lord give the understanding? They're thinking that they are there forever. They only have the understanding. So yesterday I come across one news. In Australia, there is a small insect. Insect in the sense it is small kind of bee. It is they found that bee is traveling 1,000 kilometers from in Australia. They are saying that during the particular season, it is traveling from one place to another place. When there is a summer, one place to another place, it is going 1,000 kilometers is traveling. And how is it traveling? So they is amazed that this is that small insect. It is by the through the stars, how the stars alignment. By seeing the stars, they are traveling. The position of the stars, by seeing the position of the stars, they are through the Milky Way path. They are saying that they are traveling through the Milky Way path. And when there is a cloud, they are connecting, they are thinking, they are wherever the earth magnetic field, wherever it is there, through that, they are through the magnetic field, By the guidance of the magnetic field, they are going. So they are wondering. So even it's a small insect, it is not even our handful of within our hand, we can keep that small insect. In that insect, how the Lord gave that much? We are thinking the Lord is giving the intelligence, but the scientists are wondering, they are bewildered, how this small insect with its very tiny brain and with this very tiny wings, they are traveling thousand kilometers. They are traveling, and also who taught them who gave the knowledge? Who gave them the knowledge that you need to travel, you need to through the Milky Way path and the magnetic field of the earth? Who told them? Who taught them? So they were wondering, they are bewildered, they are doing the research. So for us, for the devotees, there is no research is required. So because Krishna is saying that I am giving the knowledge to you. In Bhagavad-gītā 15.15, Krishna is saying that the knowledge, remembrance, forgetfulness, it is coming from me. I am giving them. So we can we don't want to do any research. Just see Bhagavad-gītā, Krishna is saying it is coming from me. So we can accept that it is from Lord, it is coming. But those researchers, so those scientists, they are spending their life to understand how this knowledge come to this small insect. Because the insect traveling and come back, life's one time, they are traveling and come back, because their lifetime is very short. So short period. So they are traveling one time in their life and come back, and then after that they are mating with their mates and they are dying. So this is their life cycle. They understood. They put a camera. They understood all those, the life cycle of this small moth. But the problem is they are not having the faith on the Supreme Lord. They don't have the faith. They don't have the understanding what Lord is saying. Lord is saying that I am giving the intelligence to all the living entities. I am sitting there as Paramatma in everyone's heart. I am giving the intelligence. I am giving the knowledge. I am giving the remembrance. I am giving the forgetfulness. So through that, the living entities are running over in this material world. But they are not able to believe that. They're not able to believe. On the other sense, they are in the darkest region. They are thinking that I am only having the intelligence. So let me think. Let me try to find out. So then they are wasting their time. But the devotees, they won't waste their time because Lord is giving that. Here in this material world, it is not our purpose to research what is happening over there, how the mud over coming, you come over here like this, how the mud is in the red color or yellow color um, or black color, how the wind is happening and the which flow it is happening, how the fish is traveling here and there. This is all not needed for us. But the human beings, with the whatever the brain over given to us, the intelligence given to us, Lord giving the intelligence, gave the intelligence to us to understand Him and to understand our position. For that only Lord gave this intelligence. But what we are using, just wasting our time by seeing this, bewildered by this material nature. Because of our conditioned state, we are bewildered. We are trying to research everything. We are wasting our time. So that is the one of the thing I come across. And also there is one more news I read in Uttar Pradesh. One person, one 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 young boy, yeah, one youth. He's actually youth. He got selected in the police department, and he was going into the training. After 3 days, he came with his father and went to the SP, the superintendent of police, and resigned the job within 3 days. Then the superintendent of police he was shocked. How come? See, there are so many people, lakhs of people are trying to get into the job, government job, and also in the police department. We selected from the lakhs of people, as we selected very few, and you got this opportunity to serve and you got the opportunity to get into take part of the police department. But within 3 days, how can you resign? Then that youth boy, he told, so here they are asking me to wake up by 4 o'clock. The reason, what is the reason? They said they are asking me to wake up by 4 o'clock. I am habituated to wake up by 8 o'clock, so this is not fit for me. So that's the reason I cannot wake up by 4 o'clock, because I'm habituated to 8 o'clock. So I cannot sacrifice my sleep. So I'm resigning my job. So this is the intelligence of the conditioned soul in this material world. The conditioned soul, they are thinking that I'm born over here to enjoy and take rest, sleep. So that person, how much the ignorance they had, the boy had, he wanted to sleep. See, this birth is not to sleep. This birth is given to for the self-realization, God realization, and at least he has to work. That is also not ready. He's that much gross in the darkness of the darkest region. That boy is there. He left the job. So this is the one of the news we in the newspaper we I come across that. So this is also the because of the conditioned state of the living entity. Because of that, they are not able to understand. And since the propensity of the living entity is wanted to enjoy or sleep in this material world, Lord will give that kind of intelligence to that person. So even immediately people will ask, if Lord is giving the intelligence, why the Lord can give the intelligence to that boy to, okay, I got this job, why cannot why I should not work for here? Why the Lord gave the intelligence to resign the job? Because the propensity of the living entity, since he is conditioned, and his propensity, he want to enjoy by sleeping. He want to enjoy the sleeping. He don't want to do any hard work. So that is the reason Lord also awarding that kind of intelligence to him. So he is going to the superintendent and he was asking the resignation. So this is the way Lord is giving the intelligence and based on the propensity of the living entity. So that's the reason we are chanting our holy name of the Lord, and our chitta we are keeping in the God consciousness, so that Lord can, we don't want to think about our sense gratification. We can always, we need to think that how can I serve the Lord? How can I satisfy the Lord? How can I take up the service? What are the service I can do the Supreme Lord? So this is the way we have to think the 24/7. Our meditation should be in that way, so that Lord can understand that, okay, this person wanted to serve me with love, so I will take him according to our intelligence, according to our capacity, upon our bodily condition. Lord will give that task to us. So that we can align with the Lord's plan. Otherwise, if I don't want to align with the Lord's plan, I wanted to enjoy myself, then what will happen? Like this person, we will be also waste our time. So here, this we saw two examples. One are the scientists. Scientists, we are saying that they are the topmost knowledge they have in this material world. They studied so many things. They are the topmost scholars. That person also wasting their time for just understanding how this small insect it is going here and going come back, how he is understanding this the path and how it is happening. They are wasting their time there. And another person we saw, that person is in the mode of ignorance. He is saying that he don't want the job. He cannot wake up by 4 o'clock. So he has the habit to sleep by till 8 o'clock. So he is also leaving the job. So the person who is in the mode of ignorance, the scholars, we can say they are in the mode of goodness. Even though the person in the mode of goodness and the person in the mode of ignorance, both are not aligned with the Lord's plan. And not in their original position. They are bewildered. They are captured by this Maya Devi because of their self-interest. So that is the reason, even in the material world, we cannot be captivated by these three modes: mode of this goodness, mode of ignorance, and mode of passion. We should not captivate by this. That's the reason we wanted to go out of this by chanting the holy name of the Lord, by serving the Supreme Lord. We will be keep away from these three material modes. We will keep away from this Maya Devi. Maya Devi won't come to us when we are doing the serving to the Lord, when we are wholeheartedly with love. If you serve the Lord, if you try to serve the Lord, it is not necessary. Serving the Lord means go to the Garbhagriha and do that. It is not necessary. You can do whatever the activities. You just simply clean your altar, your home, wherever your Lord is there in the form of a small photo. That is also the Lord is mercifully came to my home in the form of photo. There also we can serve. We can prepare a garland for the Lord, and you can clean that place, and we can show the arati to the Lord, and we can offer varieties of food to the Lord, and we can sit in front of the Lord and chant the holy name of the Lord, and always connecting the chitta of the Lord, and read the Bhagavad-gītā, read the Bhagavatam, read Srimad Ramayanam, read Mahabharatam. All those things, everything, it is for the pleasure of the. This is the the way we can align with the Lord's plan, so that we can always keep ourselves in the liberated mode or in the unconditioned mode. Otherwise, we will be captivated by this material world in the conditioned state. And in the 10.11, Krishna is saying that Tesam evanukam partam aham ajnanajam tamaha nasayami atma bhavasto gnana-deepena bhasvata. So here Krishna is saying that to show them special mercy, I dwelling in their hearts. So Krishna again and again saying that I am dwelling in the hearts. I am dwelling in the hearts. Destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. Here he is talking about the devotees of the Lord who are having the who was doing the devotional service with love to the Supreme Lord. What he is doing? Lord himself is saying this is the 100% truth. It's the absolute truth. Because Lord is absolute truth. Whatever he is speaking, that is also absolute truth. So Lord is confirming over here to show them special mercy, to show the special mercy to the devotees who are doing the loving devotional service. For them, what he is saying that I, dwelling in their hearts, is staying in our heart. What is he saying? Destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge. So whatever the darkness or ignorance, born out of ignorance, whatever the darkness there in our heart, he is destroying that, the knowledge. So the knowledge automatically given by the Lord. And the Lord is saying that he is giving the understanding, he is giving the knowledge by which you can come to me. So come to me means that directly, okay, now today you come, like that you know, you won't get. So whatever the activities, he will guide us through to the only the devotional service. He will give the opportunity to the devotional service to the Lord and preparing the garland, preparing the boha, and arranging the altar, cleaning the temple, all the activities, all are serving. Whatever connected with the Lord, we are doing the service, that is connected with the Supreme Lord only. Now preparing the dress to the Lord and giving the class to the others and arranging prasadam for the people who are coming for the class and chanting the holy name of the Lord and reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad-gītā and explaining to others. All these are, we are aligning with the Lord's plan, so that God will definitely give the special mercy to such devotees. So we are also trying in that way. So we may not be able to do 24/7, but wherever get a chance, we are trying to align with the Lord's plan. That's the reason we are 4 o'clock early morning, we are waking up and chanting the holy name of the Lord and reading the scriptures and trying to understand the Supreme Lord. So that our plan, ourselves also, we can align with the Lord's plan. So these are the knowledge. There is a vast knowledge. It is a very simple knowledge which is there in the, just Lord is saying that just align with my plan, do service to me. That's all. Lord is saying that you can come to me, I will give the intelligence. So you don't want to go for anything to go for any good, no need to go to any college or thing. I will give you the knowledge to you. That's what Krishna is saying. So Lord is so merciful. He is giving the knowledge to us. So we just need to accept that knowledge. So today's sloka, so for the such Lord, Brahma is telling, what he is telling? What he is asking to the Supreme Lord, he is requesting that please instruct me, the Supreme Lord, so that I can be a instrument in the universe hands. We also have the similar quality of Lord Brahma, similar way, similar thought. Like I also wanted to instrument towards in our heart, in our hands, Lord. Every day, our pratana, our prayer should be like this. I wanted to be an instrument in your hands, the Supreme Lord. Please give me a chance so that I can serve you. Please, please allow me to do the service. Please engage me in your service. That should be our prayers every day, so that Lord can understand and He can allow us in His prayers, so that we can perfect our life in this life. We can perfect ourselves in this lifetime itself, and we can align with the Lord's plan. Hare Krishna. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. Hare Krishna.